What's going on, everyone? So another year of the NFL draft has passed us by. This was obviously a weird one. They were doing everything remotely, but pretty good draft overall. I hope y'all got who you wanted on your teams. People from your colleges got picked that you wanted to. I enjoyed the draft overall. I think the Ravens made some good pickups. A lot of the guys that I wanted to get drafted from Auburn got drafted. So overall, good draft for me. It was interesting watching everything get remotely done, how they handled all that. But now that the draft is over, as far as Madden goes, moving forward, what is going to be the next thing that happens? What are we going to have to do moving forward? What do you want to do to continue making coins? Is there even a reason to continue making coins? Like, do you really want to invest your time into Madden 20 anymore, or do you want to take a break and go, get ready for Madden 21 when it comes out? Before we jump into all that, though, just remember, if you're enjoying the channel, subscribe down below, hit that bell icon so you can know as soon as the videos come out. Sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so you always want to have that bell icon checked so that you can know as soon as they drop. Just before we continue on with the video, I am going to be doing a giveaway for a 96 overall Julius Peppers. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to do it for PS4 because I'm not on Xbox. In the future, I'll have something for you Xbox guys. I promise you're not just being left out. This giveaway is just going to be for PS4 players. I'm going to give more details at the end of the video on how you can enter that giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Okay, now let's get into the video. Like I said, the NFL draft is now over, which means the promo is going to be ending soon, and we're really not going to have any new content for a while. Of course, we're going to be getting Ultimate Legends and Golden Tickets for the next couple weeks. At least that's a few things to keep us occupied, but nothing, nothing crazy. It'll just continue to tank the market more and more and more. Be aware of that if you have any cards. Your cards are going to be losing value, all of them. The only ones that are probably going to keep their value are going to be golden tickets, but they might actually raise the odds on those because so many people are complaining about how bad the odds are. So even the golden tickets might lose value. Just be aware of that if you're wanting to maybe cash out, use a third-party coin system or whatever to sell your coins. Just be aware that your players, your team, if you're wanting to sell them, they're going to be losing value. I know a lot of people stop playing Madden about this time of year. I'm going to continue playing it, but if you do want to cash out now, wait till Madden 21, just be aware of that. But moving forward in Madden 20, other than the Ultimate Legends and Golden Tickets, really the only thing left is the Rookie Premieres. Now, if you played in Madden 18 and I think 18 was the first time they did it, and then Madden 19 they did it again, Rookie Premieres. If they do it the same way they've done it in the past, it's going to be 5 offensive and 5 defensive rookies that are going to be new to the league next year. So it's actually a pretty cool little promo because assuming you've been grinding out in Madden 20 doing all this, it's actually going to give you a little boost in the Madden 21. If you maybe didn't do it in Madden 18 or 19, I'm just going to do a quick recap. Basically, in Madden 20, you're going to be able to do these sets. They are kind of difficult to complete, but you're going to be able to do these sets and carry this over to Madden 21. This is actually one of the few things other than like loyalty tokens and things like that that you can carry from your progress on Madden 20 over to Madden 21. It gives you that little bit of a boost. Last year, I know they picked Kyler Murray, Bosa, all those guys. There were a couple of good rookies. We'll actually go over here a couple that I think are definite locks to be rookie premieres. But these will be in about 2 months, so it is going to be a good long while. The Ultimate Legends will be done. Golden Tickets will be done. Everything's going to be done. This is kind of their last final hurrah of the Madden, just to kind of get everyone back in there. It's more of a kind of a precursor. I think it's more marketing for Madden 21 than it is anything else. But it's a good way for you to go ahead and get a jump start on Madden 21. Now, how do you want to be preparing for that? Well, like I said, the markets are going to be tanking, right? So if you're wanting to sell off your cards, maybe you're not going to be playing anymore. Now might be the best time to sell your team. Now, not right now. This is when this video comes out on Sunday. Don't ever sell your cards on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. As a general rule, at this time of year, Thursday, Friday are very, very bad days for where you're selling cards. They're good for buying cards. Saturday and Sunday are also not good. Monday, give it a day. Tuesday is when you want to start selling your cards off. Always keep an eye on the market if you're wanting to sell cards or buy cards for that matter. But if you're done playing Madden, you don't want to play Madden 20 anymore, then definitely I would sell off your cards now before the market tanks anymore. When I say now, I'm saying like Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week. There might be little spikes on players if you have investments in certain players, but in general, the market's just going to continue to drag further and further down as less and less people continue playing Madden. So obviously that's a simple way, just sell off your team, good way to make coins. Another surefire way of making coins is an always good way of making coins, and that's just sniping. If you don't know how to snipe by now, you probably should have learned. I'll do a video again in Madden 21, just kind of teaching everyone how to do that, and then we'll do that really well in Madden 21. You got to know how to snipe in Madden if you want to use the auction house at all. Otherwise, you're going to be being taken advantage of, and you don't want that at all. You want to get the best price for your guys. Go watch some of my old videos on sniping. There's good walkthroughs on there so y'all can learn how to do it and everything. And if you do know how to do it, be doing that. These next couple of weeks, if you're not buying anyone, just snipe your way up. Just grow that coin stack. Mine's got a little low because I spent a lot of money on all this draft promo bullcrap, which really wasn't any good stuff. You need to grow that coin stack a little bit and get it ready for these rookie premieres, maybe any golden tickets you want. Or again, if you just want to sell your coins, obviously you'll want to grow them, but you need coins to make coins, so sniping's a good way to go. Really, the last way to make coins right now, other than just playing the game, getting your rewards from weekend leagues, solo battles, all that stuff, it's going to be investing in certain cards. Now, investments are kind of hard to call this time of year because there's a very limited number of cards that are going to continue to upgrade. Earlier in the year, we know people like Khalil Mack, Michael Vick, Gronkowski, whatever. We know they're going to be getting upgrades. They're good investments because we know they're getting new cards. Actually, speaking of Gronk, that actually might be a good investment because he's probably going to get a new card if I had to guess because he's coming back to the league and was traded. Gronk actually might be a good investment. I really hadn't thought of that until I just said his name. But just think about players that might still be getting cards in the future because, yes, their price will shoot up when they get that new card, regardless of whether they're good or not. It happens for a very short amount of time. If you invest in certain cards, you definitely want to pay attention on Twitter and things like that where cards are announced because you want to sell very quickly once that card is announced because that's when they're going to be their prices more than likely. Sometimes they rise a little bit, but generally speaking, you want to sell off of hype. Hype is when that card is first initially announced. You know, that's always the best time to do it. So anyone who you think is still going to be getting an Ultimate Legend, we don't know about like Bo Jackson, Michael Vick, whether they're going to be getting one because they got golden tickets. But I don't know. You'll see that's going to be a risky investment if you want to do it. They might still get Ultimate Legends. I honestly think they're going to. I think it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks down the road, but I think their cards will still be getting Ultimate Legends. But don't hold me to it if they don't get an Ultimate Legend and you invest in their card. I haven't personally invested in Michael Vick or Bo Jackson yet. I might going forward if their cards drop a little bit more. But just be aware, any investment carries with it inherent risk. No card is guaranteed to get an upgrade. Myles Garrett is a really good example of this. Yes, like he did get an upgrade recently, but they might have not given him one with everything that happened on the field. And if they hadn't, you know, every investment, a lot of people invested in Myles Garrett because he was one of those people that was a surefire upgrade. And, you know, he might not have gotten one. So just be aware whenever you're investing, there's always a chance you lose out on that. Or if you invest in a card, let's say it's 60,000 coins whenever you buy it, whatever it is, maybe the new card comes out and nobody wants it. You know, it wasn't a good card to invest in, and the price either stays the same or raises up just a little bit, so you either get very little profit or no profit. Always, I personally don't love investing because there's very few guarantees. There are a couple, like I invested in Mahomes earlier in the year because I knew he was getting one. Again, he might not have, but I was fairly certain. Investing always carries risk with it though, so just be aware of that. In terms of coin making methods and stuff, there will probably be a few more for the rest of the year as they release little things here and there, but there's not going to be a lot. The packs right now in the store are kind of garbage, honestly. Get a gold's have been kind of dead for me lately. I know some people, I saw Gut Fox pulled a golden ticket out of one, Bo Jackson actually, so get a golds can be fire, but recently for me they've been kind of trash. Draft packs, I mean, you know, nothing special out there. Ultimate Legends suck. Guys, I'm actually going to open one of these here in a minute just to kind of prove my point. Well, I hope I pull something amazing out of it to disprove my point. They're terrible. They're really, really bad. These Ultimate Legend fantasy packs are just not worth your coins. 180,000 coins to open, it just doesn't make sense. There's very few things that are actually going to be in this pack that are worth 180,000 coins anymore, and more than likely, you're not going to draw it. Do they give us odds on these? Yeah, 97 overall is kind of what you're hoping for on these to make your coins back. Even then, you might not. 97 overall might not get you 180,000 coins depending on who it is. That's only a 5% chance. 95, I mean, it's really not a very good pack at all. So I would definitely steer clear of these. If they come out with more packs, I'm sure they will in the future. Maybe some of those would be something to look at. Trading currency, we'll always keep an eye on these. These are my favorite in terms of coin making methods, usually because there's an easy way to take advantage of these. Right now, there's not a whole lot. If you still want to roll this 86 draft player, maybe there's something there, but the values are continuing to fall. So just be careful with that, especially selling during the weekend. If you're rolling this and selling cards during the weekend, always be aware of the prices being lower. If you're quick selling them, then it doesn't matter. They quick sell for the same value all the time, regardless of what happens. But don't be doing some method where you have to sell cards for coins during the weekend because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because it's going to be a terrible time to do. All right, right before we go and look at some of the cards that might be rookie premieres, I've been holding on to this for a bit. I'm going to open this up. I didn't want to spend coins on it. I got it from my level up. I'm really hoping I pull like a golden ticket or something and just completely disprove everything I just said about opening these packs. But these packs suck. I'm not even lying to you guys. Let's see if I can disprove myself. Veterans. It's actually not bad for the first round. Nope. Oh, wow. I just skipped one. 88. Okay. You know, wow, the full X. Okay. This pack was good. 95. Well, actually, here, to prove my point, though, we're going to take the two. Holy crap, that's really good. 288s. I bet you this next round isn't even as good as that. 89. Nope. 86. Nope. Wow. First round was significantly better than the second round. Okay, still not a bad pack. Overall, this is a pretty darn good. That 95 Dawkins is pretty good. He's not the full, unfortunately, but he's not bad. All right, so here are all the cards we just pulled out of this pack. Let's go look at the most valuable, which is this 95 Dawkins. He's going to be under 100. Yeah, 65. 70,000 maybe. So even if I'd gotten something good out of the second round, let's say I'd gotten another 95, or I mean, that's even something that's 100,000. You're barely making back your coins, even with some really. That was not a bad pack. The second round wasn't great. First round was surprisingly good. But my point is, guys, these packs really aren't worth it. Don't waste your time on them. In my opinion, steer clear of the Ultimate Legend packs. Now, I want to go into the auction house really quick. The first round guys are kind of the ones that are going to be the rookie premier. That's typically how they do. How they choose their guys. And again, 5 offensive and 5 defensive. I'll be curious to see who they pick. There's a couple that are really obvious. Honestly, probably the first 5 will be picked. You got Tua. Chase Young will certainly be getting one. Tua, I don't know if Tua will get one, if they'll do 2 quarterbacks, because they're almost certainly going to do Joe Burrow. I'd be very surprised if they didn't do Joe Burrow. We don't know if they're going to do 2 quarterbacks. They might honestly do Burrow and then leave that off. Or maybe they'll do Tua and leave Burrow off. I don't know. But I think Burrow's going to get one. Maybe Andrew Thomas. I don't know. Okuda, we could see. Okuda and Chase Young out of the top 5 would not surprise me because they're 2 very different positions. Andrew Thomas, I don't know, at a left tackle. I'm thinking Burrow will certainly get one. Again, maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe they'll give it to Tua instead. Maybe they want him to get one. And then if we drop it down to the 96, 97s, which is the later guys. So I definitely think they're going to give it to one of the 3 wide receivers, either Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, or CeeDee Lamb. Those are the only 3 that I remember for the first round. Those are the big name 3, the ones that everyone was excited about. You get the burner. And honestly, I think the worst one was taken first, but he's the fastest. So I can't find CeeDee Lamb. He's on here somewhere. One of these 3 will probably get a rookie premiere. If I had to guess, I'm going to go with Jerry Jeudy. I don't know why. I feel like Jerry Jeudy is the best of those 3. Don't really have anything, you know, they're all really darn good. Derek Brown, I think, could get one on defense. He's a really good defensive tackle. They're going to mix it up a little bit. We got the DE. And then, of course, where is Isaiah Simmons? Isaiah Simmons is on here somewhere. I don't know. Isaiah Simmons, there he is. So I think Isaiah Simmons is going to get one. I think that's what, 3 or 4 defensive players and a couple of offensive. I don't know. Maybe they'll give one to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He could get one. I think he would be a cool one to have, that running back. They could dip into the second round. I don't know if they'll do that. They got a lot of good options, but it'll be interesting to see who they go for. So again, just to clarify what they've done in the past on the rookie premiere is basically whoever they choose that will transfer from 20 to 21, you'll have an opportunity to get a 99 overall card for them in this game. So actually, maybe it won't be Burrow now that I'm thinking about it, because he already has a 99 overall. So maybe Burrow, maybe they'll go with Tua Tagovailoa instead. But basically, you'll be able to complete these sets, assuming they do what they've done in the past. You complete these sets, you get this player as a 99 overall, and then you get them in Madden 21. And as they get new cards and they do better throughout the year, basically it's a gamble. You decide who do you think is going to do the best next year. You pick that person, and then they get upgraded through the year. Again, Kyler Murray was one, Nick Bosa, those guys got upgraded throughout the year. So they just help out your team, get a way to get a head start. So just be on the lookout for that. It will be a ways from now, but I just wanted to mention it. But it's one of the few things that we got left in Madden 20. Okay, guys, so like I said at the end of the video, I was going to tell you how to do the giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away the 96 overall Julius Peppers if you missed it at the beginning of the video. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be subscribed, comment down below, hashtag WazNation, and then leave me a way to contact you, whether that's via Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Make sure you subscribe, because if I select, I'm going to select one randomly, and if you're not subscribed, I won't pick you. And make sure you are PS4, because if I get to the point where I pick you, I contact you on your Xbox, I'm sorry, I'm not going to have a way to give it to you because I'm not on Xbox. Maybe in the future I'll do a gift card or something like that, but for this one it's just going to be PlayStation. But best of luck to everyone in the giveaway. That's just a thank you from me to y'all for supporting the channel. Again, Xbox players, I'm not trying to leave y'all out. For Madden 21, leading up to Madden 21, I'm planning on doing some giveaways of gift cards going into Madden 21. I would do it now. I feel like not a lot of people are really going to want the cards right now, the points. So we're going to do those going into Madden 21 when they're a little more useful. All right, and before we go, I want to shout out the people who supported my previous video. Thank y'all so much. Kris Huff at GG9Huff9, Future Mr. Liv Cowherd at War Eagle 34, John Garcia at Johnny Awesome 75, and then John Garcia again on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for the support as always. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me now. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.